Let me introduce to you the Sequester Molesters. The main one is Barack Obama, followed closely by John Boehner and Harry Reid. Oh, and don't forget the lovely supporting cast of all of Congress. You know, the sequester thing is just ridiculous to me. You realize all it is, and the reason I call them molesters is because they're just wanting to rape us for every penny they can. Now, the sequester, if you don't know, is a mandatory cut in spending to the federal government, a total of $1.2 trillion over 10 years, which totals about $120 billion a year. Now, I think it's great, man. I mean, they've just been crazy on spending, raising the debt, every single quarter. Don't you think it's time to pull back? Oh, but no, it's going to be tragic. Well, I saw a slideshow this morning that really got me going. By the way, I'll link to it on my blog. It showed slides of what's going to happen to average Americans if these cuts go through. Like soldiers will be ripped from the battlefield and would be jobless. And speaking of jobless, the unemployed will not receive their unemployment check. Thousands of kids will lose Head Start. No more HIV tests for people. This is true, by the way. The homeless will no longer have housing from the federal government. Oh, just hundreds of thousands of babies will be ripped from their mother's nipples. Oh, the horror of it all. It's a PR campaign, people. They want to rape you for your money. They want you to feel good about paying more in taxes and giving more of what you've earned to them. That's my problem with Obama's vacation here recently. I don't care that he played golf with Tiger Woods. That's fine. Wish I could. What bugged me was, as they're trying to get this message of the terrible, terrible thing these cuts will bring to us, he's out playing golf with Tiger Woods in Florida while his wife and daughters, they take a separate vacation to Colorado. At taxpayers' expense, of course. Can you imagine how much money both those trips combined cost? Add to that all the politicians' vacations and trips and gallivanting all over the world. Add to that the millions of government employees and all the travel that they do. Lord, what kind of cuts could we see there? Oh, I forgot. They want to get your money. They're not going to cut anything on themselves. I also read that Medicare has about $50 billion waste every year. I mean, that's half of the sequester right there. Imagine cutting out most of the waste in all these huge government programs. There would be no debt problem at that point. Oh, they wouldn't touch that, though. Doesn't make a good slide. They would rape you for your money. So that's not going to be there. You know what this boils down to? I mean, the government's spending about $4 trillion a year right now. So this cut would make it so they could only spend $3.88 trillion. A 3% cut. Come on, people. I hope you're not buying into their message. I'll say it again. Their goal is to rape you for every penny they can.